I finally broke down and bought the snap-on TechAngle torque wrench. So this is going to be an unboxing video, and then I'm putting this up for sale on Craigslist. It'll probably be gone before this video hits the YouTube. So let's do it. So this is what 627 bucks will get you from the snap-on. Jesus. Oh, here. Alright, let me hide all my information here. So here's the copy of the invoice. So I got it on sale. It was $566 for list price. It should have been $615 or $625 or something. So it already had a bunch of discount on it. Shipping was $20, tax $41, and my total was $627 delivered. $627.61. Here's the part number. I got the TechAngle that goes up to 300 foot-pounds. Instead of most of them just go to 250. So there's a few reasons why I got the one that goes to 300 foot-pounds. One, it's a longer tool by 6 inches, I believe. And you know, when you're using a 1/2 inch torque wrench like that, the more leverage the better. It gives you more control, more accuracy, especially when you're doing stuff that's, you know, head studs and things like that. So. So here's what you get in your box. A little bag of sweets. No, I'm joking. Don't really eat those. I hope you wouldn't eat those. Instructions. We don't use instructions. Energizer batteries. That's nice. So real quick, this is what you get in the box. And again, this is the extended one. It goes from 15 foot-pounds to 300. I'll get you the part number. So this is your snap-on part number right here. It's the TechAngle. It's just the bigger version of the TechAngle. All the software and everything's the same on this as it is on all the TechAngle torque wrenches. You get your power button. And then, yeah, it remembers what you did last, right? So this is your unit, you know, foot-pounds, inch-pounds, in meters, kilogram, I forget what kmg is, kilograms or something like that. And then this is for angle. So if you get in there, it'll do like a little zero thing, right? It tells you stay still, and then it's 90 degrees. So you can do degrees with it. If you hit this again, it'll go to your presets. So if you look at this, this is preset 1, 90 foot-pounds and 20. What that 20 is a cycle count. So this is, I use this for 5, or I'm going to use it for 5 stud wheels. And then my truck's got 6 lugs or 6 studs on each wheel. So if we go on to the next one, it's the same foot-pounds, but the count's 24. That way, if you're torquing all the wheels or whatever, if this doesn't go down to 0, you've missed one. That's not to say you can't do the same one a couple of times and still screw it up, but it's just a little, the kind of cycle count to just make sure you don't miss stuff. And then this again will take you back. That's your 20 foot-pounds, so you can just use these to go around. That's your backlight. I did go through the settings on this and set it up to where the backlight comes on automatically when you're using it. And how you get into settings on these is press and hold this angle or enter button, and then you can see there's all kinds of stuff you can do in here. There's the cycle counts I was talking about. There's the settings. Let's see, show info, sleep time, contrast, right? Key beep, that'd be there. Yeah, that's probably annoying people already. That's your backlight, so you can set it on and off. Toggle backlight. Yeah. So I've turned that on. The vibration, I've left it on for now. It's, I don't know, it kind of annoys me a little bit, but it's good, but I think it's a little overkill. Battery type, exit. So yeah, and then if you want to add presets, whatever, you press and hold your unit button, it'll come up and say, do you want to add one? We're just going to say no, because I've added the two that I think I'm going to use the most. But yeah, quick overview of that. I have not went through the instructions yet. I'm curious to what that set head length thing means. It may be if you're using an extension, like a 1/2-inch extension. Let's say you had like a 3-inch extension on there or something. You may be able to adjust the torque wrench for it, but let me look that up, and then I'll turn this back on and fill you guys in. So I find the head length instructions, and it is not what I thought it was. I thought it was for extensions or whatever, but it's not. It's if you use an offset on it, like this, which is, you know, basically if you're somewhere where it's hard to reach or whatever, and you're using an extension for the torque ratchet, and you still need to torque something over here. So you basically can set this offset, which is not a, you know, vertical offset. It's a horizontal offset. So yeah, I don't think I'll ever use that. I don't see a need for that. But I'm sure, like, I mean, they use these things on airplanes. They use them on everything, right? So I'm sure there's definitely a need for that in some industry. Possibly the auto industry too. Not sure. I don't think it's anything I'm ever going to use. But yeah, so that's it. That's the snap-on TechAngle, the big one that goes up to the 300 foot-pounds. The only difference between this and the one that goes from 15 to 250 is this. I think it's about 6 inches longer. So I don't know, yeah, but that much shorter, right? So your handle would be here, and then, you know, your keypad would be here, and then you'd have, you know, this much. But I went for the larger one for a whole bunch of different reasons. You know, extra leverage is easier to control torque, especially when you're doing head bolts and all that other stuff. This one was on sale. That was kind of the main driving factor. This was cheaper than the one below it, and these Snap-on never puts stuff on sale. So I got a real good deal on this. Yeah, it was almost well, I think $100 off retail. So, you know, delivered, this was only, yeah, compared to the other ones, this was definitely cheaper, and I think it's the better tool. So software is all the same, it handles the same, everything's the same. It's just a longer tool. Even the plus-minus accuracy is the same. I mean, everything about it's the same. It's just bigger and better. And especially for me, like, I'm not a big guy, so you know, extra leverage when you're torquing heads doesn't want that is just perfect for someone like me. It just makes everything easier. So that's a quick unboxing, quick overview of the functions there. I showed you guys the presets. It's a pretty stout bit of kit. This should be the last 1/2-inch torque wrench I ever buy. And yeah, hopefully it never goes wrong on me or anything. But even if it does, I can just send it back to Snap-on in like a day and a half. So yeah, that's it. That's what 627 beans will get you off the old Snap-on there.